Fire poi is a way to express yourself, to express your energy, your spirit. You use white gas and kerosene. And generally, poi in general, you have chains, you have wicks on the bottom, and you dance with them.
While this particular dance is somewhat advanced, beginners are learning the fundamentals at an artist oasis in Plattsburgh, New York. Kimberly LeClaire can spread her flame-accented wings here.
Perfect venue for what I do in Plattsburgh. It's really an accessible place. It's easy to become part of. They have a really great way of getting what I believe out. The first class that I teach how to make a practice pair of poi, and that's what we use throughout the 4 classes. We use jean and chain and wire. We wrap it up around the chain, tie it up with wire, and we practice with them. The 5th class, we soak them in white gas and in kerosene, and we light them. It's a one-time use poi, but it's really cool because it's inexpensive to make. Anybody can make them. It's really good to learn that if you're going to carry on throughout, keep doing it throughout your life. I think a lot of people make up I can't do this, this is scary, it is fire, I don't want to try it. And once they do, they find that it's really empowering and it's fun.
Rhoda first opened its doors for unique interests, like fire poi, at this downtown location last year. The cooperative project was started by artists and continues to be supported by artists even as they come and go.
It's hard to really define Rhoda because it's made up of whoever and whatever it is at that moment, and because we serve the interests of that community at that time, it's whatever their whims are at that moment. So it's a really fluid thing. My perspective on it is it's a place that serves as a platform for artists, musicians, organizers, teachers, whoever has a vision or something to share, or skills or knowledge, culture, anybody that has something they want to see accomplished here. We provide a space for that. We provide marketing and advertising. We provide volunteers.
Every week there's an open meeting where people can visit the space and share their ideas. Getting your art on the wall is as easy as stopping by during one of their seasonal community shows. On this day, everything up has been submitted by members of the community. It costs about $1,200 a month to keep the gallery going. Matt Hall says they try to sustain the not-for-profit without relying on grant funding, which can be unpredictable.
We do that through our membership dues. We do it through the events and stuff, but a lot of it is just volunteer labor. It's mostly just out of passion for a lot of people.
Admittedly, Julian Jaster says that the piano is the instrument he's least familiar with. But at just 15, the songwriter has already put together music shows, performed, and organized a personal art exhibition earlier this year at Rhoda.
Anytime that I've had an idea or just like a seed that I wanted to plant, in some sort of creative project, it's always been the best place to do it. It's very welcoming. Anybody can do what they want here. I want to help out as much as I can because I want other people to have the same experience that I did.
This place gives off a type of youthful, free-spirit energy, but with that, they often find themselves fighting a stigma.
People assume that, they say, oh, the kids at Rhoda, and they say, they think that we're geared towards the college, and we honestly don't really have that many patrons and customers and people involved and volunteers who are students. It's actually really rare.
What Rhoda actually is one more piece in the local push for an increased access to the arts in downtown Plattsburgh.
For a long time, they've been talking about trying to develop a sort of arts corridor in this area, because we have the Arts Council and the Strand Theater down there, and being right here, it's a really nice, kind of central area for the arts in downtown. It's got the feel of a small town without being as claustrophobic as some small towns can be. I think artists in this community are in a good spot because Plattsburgh's a place where it's easy to visualize something and then make it happen because it is relatively small, and people are pretty down to earth, and if something makes sense, there's usually people around to help you accomplish an idea. And I don't know, I think it's a good place for artists to be innovative and pioneer their own way.
So far, it's certainly been a good spot for Kimberly LeClaire to share her unique interests.
The heat doesn't bother me. I just get into the space, I listen to the music, I listen to the drumming, I listen to the beats. And when I dance with the poi, it's almost like, say, when a runner is running. And you just get into that place where you can run and you can run the fastest and you can clear your mind. And it's like a beautiful place, you know. And after you're done, like, you know you did something that was really good for you and hopefully like good for other people around you.